Good morning. It's a very dark and dull day today, a lot of rain. So we'll see what we can do to brighten it up. Now, Watchtower's man-made policies are so bad and so harmful that people have left and they want nothing whatsoever to do with Watchtower, either their secret stuff or their doctrines. Some people have gone so far as to leave God completely. But let's have a look at one or two of these basic things, because the Bible was here long before Watchtower was, and there's nothing wrong with the scriptures. So we'll have a quick look first of all at the Trinity. Now, centuries ago, Sir Isaac Newton didn't believe in the Trinity because he examined the scriptures and he found no evidence for God being and Jesus being the same person. Now, William Barclay, today, he didn't believe in the Trinity either, and he was a great student of the Bible. So this was long before Watchtower. In Exodus 33 and verse 20, Moses asked God, could he see him? And God said to Moses, "You cannot see my face, for man cannot see me and live." Now that makes sense, because you think of the creator of the sun must be more powerful. We couldn't cope with seeing God in our material, physical body any more than we could cope with going into the sun. John 1:18 says the same thing. No one has ever seen God, but we have seen Jesus. And that verse goes on to say, it is the only Son who is the nearest to the Father's heart who has made him known. So, let's go on now to the planet Earth, because Watchtower says that this Earth is going to be a paradise. And people want to reject that because it comes from Watchtower, so they think. But let's have a look at the scriptures, because in 2 Peter 3 and verse 13 and in Revelation 21, it talks about a new heavens and a new earth. Now, there was a new earth just after the flood, a new cleansed earth. And in Isaiah 65 and verse 17 and Isaiah 66 verse 22, it also speaks of a new heavens and a new earth. Now, I'd just like to read you what it says in the Cambridge Bible for Schools and Colleges, which was compiled at the end of the 19th century, before Watchtower really got going. And it says this about the new heavens and new earth in Isaiah. The context there connected it with the restoration of Israel to their own land and the renewed glory of Jerusalem. Now, the Jews went back to a cleansed land, particularly of idolatry. They got rid of their idols. It was a new earth for them. So likewise today, as it says and it's in 2 Peter 3 and verse 8, if I can just find that minute, it says this, where are we? No, verse 7, I beg your pardon. It says that the present heavens and the earth are being kept for the day of judgment when godless men will be destroyed. That's not the planet Earth, it's just the wicked. And then we will have a new earth without wickedness. And this is what the Cambridge Bible says about that. It says that earth itself, purified and redeemed, is to be the scene of the blessedness of the saved. Remember in Revelation 21, it talks about God coming down to earth, that his tent would be with mankind, not a new planet. It took millions of years to make this beautiful planet. There's nothing wrong with it. All that's wrong with it is us. If we can learn to do what God says, make this earth a paradise, it's already a paradise, then we can look forward to a cleansed earth under the rulership of Jesus Christ, which will be wonderful, a new heavens and a new earth. Now, those of you who know the Bible, you might put up some scriptures if you want. in the comments or any ordinary comments, most welcome. I think the heretic put up the scripture, the Father is greater than I. That was last week's. I'm most grateful. Thank you very much. So I'm going to add a little postscript of a scene of this planet that is so beautiful, just to remind us that there's nothing wrong with the planet. But thank you so much for watching, and you're in my prayers all the time. So God bless and thanks. Take care.